Hello, everybody. What's new and exciting? Welcome back to Miss Belinda Services. Today, I wanted to come in and talk about change. But first and foremost, let me wish us all a very, very happy new year. I hope that this is the year that we realize our authentic, healthy life and well being. Now, that being said, I wanted to talk about change as it relates to the act of making something or someone different. So, talking about trying to alter something, modify something, making something better, making something new, or just an attempt at trying to substitute one thing for another. Now, as the year last year took its turn and bent into this new year, the theme that I found persistent in practice was the concept of change. At the end of the year, many people are looking at making changes, New Year resolutions, what they would like to let go of in the past year, what they would like to see different, and what they would like to do new and differently in the new year. So, with that being said, it was a lot of processing of out with the old, in with the new. However, simultaneously, the fear of change, I realized, was holding a lot of us back from actually realizing what it is that we would like to see differently. So, as usual, I'm here to give us a couple of tips on how we can, look at change again differently and see if we will be able to make some steps in the right direction. So, first and foremost, I just want to acknowledge that change is not easy. Change is not easy because many of us want to know the outcome from, the beginning. We want to know the end from the beginning. And that being said, not knowing causes some of us to freeze up, to be paralyzed, and just discouraged from taking those steps towards what we would like to see or realize. I would like to encourage us to try to identify our specific fears. First off, identify what is it that you would like to do differently, and then identify what is it that is making it difficult for you to do that different thing or to see that thing differently. Thirdly, I want to encourage us to um, make changes courageously, meaning that it will not be about the absence of your fear, but it will be about you wanting that change enough to do it courageously. So, doing it courageously means doing it afraid, but wanting the outcome bad enough that you're going to put in the steps, you're going to take the support and the resources to make that become a reality. Also, gather as much information as possible because sometimes I realize a lack of information is one of the reasons why we don't see the possibilities in making those changes. So, gathering enough information, asking the right questions, gaining or garnering the right resources is very helpful in moving us in the right direction towards the change that we want to see. As long as it's not hurting anybody or hurting you, I say go for it. And then also, I like to say it is okay to make a different decision. This is one of the key strategies that helps me personally and what I've used to support others in being courageous enough to make the change. Meaning that it's because you don't know entirely the outcome from the beginning. It is okay to encourage yourself that I will make a different decision if I realize down the path that the initial decision I made was not the absolutely best decision for me. Now, if you've gathered enough information, you have all the resources, you have all the support, and you find out 10 steps in that that was not the absolute best decision, make it okay. Give yourself permission to make another decision. Now, this helps you to take the first step, to make the jump, the leap, however you want to call it, because you're gaining confidence in yourself that I can make a different change. And I understand that I don't think anything that goes wrong, as in like a failure or a mistake, is makes everything bad because I think they all come to be a part of what the future successes and our changes are going to be, meaning that it contributes to your growth, it contributes to you having better understanding, better knowledge, knowing what not to do anymore. So, that being said, it is okay to make a different decision when you realize that your initial decision may not have been the ultimately best decision for you. Finally, I want to encourage us to say it is okay to talk to a therapist or a coach, even about one little specific challenge that you might have. I think the concept of going to therapy when you have a complete mental health breakdown, we need to start shifting that a little bit. Meaning, if you are having challenges making changes in even one little area of your well being, it's okay to go in and talk about just that area, gather some, strategies and skills, and help yourself to move along in a more grounded, informed, healthy way. So, I hope that that helps. If you have any questions, as usual, you could reach me by email, missbelindaservices@gmail.com, on any of our handles, Instagram or Facebook, at miss.belindaservices, and also on my website, missbelindaservices.com. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the next one.